I think one of the things that botanical gardens can really help with is ecosystem restoration on a global scale. I think we all know how much we need to be restoring the ecosystems of the planet, and we need to be scaling up those efforts.
Yeah, so I think as Aaron's saying, restoration is a major challenge, and that's why the United Nations declared this decade as the decade on ecosystem restoration.
So cooperation is so important, which is the whole reason why we have these COPs, right? To bring people from all over the world to talk about how we work together for climate change. And I'm just so pleased that botanical gardens are playing an important role.
Of course, one of the most pressing challenges we have is in terms of funding. And the Global Biodiversity Framework has set some very ambitious targets for protection and restoration of ecosystems. But we also know that there's a huge funding gap of about $700 billion every year. But even when there is funding, we have to make sure that we do as good a job as we can, because we are experts. There are not many other places where there's so much knowledge about ecosystems, about what grows where. And based on the collections from our herbaria, millions of specimens where we know exactly what different ecosystems consist of, and make sure that when we do get the funding, we apply that effectively.
And so by doing projects, we can help local communities learn from what they know about their plants, help them get the materials they need, and maybe even create jobs and a new economic lifeline for rural communities around ecological restoration on a global scale.